What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol AMC for AMC Entertainment, of course, the infamous short squeeze movie theater. On the left-hand side, we're looking at the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. This one's pretty interesting simply because if you remember in the last video we discussed AMC, we were talking about this range here available from 35.45 up towards that 40 whole dollar, and we're starting to get back into that range. What I'm noticing from the daily perspective is a very simple pattern. It's double bottom, so we have touch 1 and touch 2 right here. Technically, our neckline is the high of that red candle, so that would be up around 37, looking over here. So there's your 37. But I would argue we're starting to close up above a more important area of resistance, which of course is at that 35.45. That was an earnings gap up and sold off from the open. So from a structural standpoint, this isn't the strongest zone. I would argue that this 35.45 has more structural import. So all things considered, let's shift the attention over to the 30-minute time frame chart. We definitely had a strong move today. And how was the close, right? We'll take out our Fibonacci's, as always, going from low of the move up to the high of the move, seeing where we landed in terms of the 38.2 pullback, and we went right to it, consolidated into the end of the day. So what we're looking for is a hold of 34.85. If we can hold up and consolidate in this area, again, I think it looks good for a double bottom break of the neckline to take us towards that $40 target, $39.90 if you want to be technical. That is the number to sort of get to. Obviously, we have to beat 37 first, but the pattern here is looking really good. The other thing I want to point out, if we just clean up those fibs, is this support trend line, something that would look like this. And then also the flip side of this coin, a resistance trend line in just a minute. But from here, there's your anchor, touch 1, touch 2. If we pull back into it, that would probably be a buy. Not financial advice, not telling you what to do, but simply because we made a higher high here, we are looking to buy that support trend line on any sort of hammer, any sort of indecision doji, basically anything that would make you question, is this little pullback ending? Can we flip long over the highs and retarget that upper zone? Again, 37, the first line in the sand, but really looking for that 40 to the upside here in AMC. Now, the flip side of the coin that we discussed, or mentioned rather, very briefly, is a resistance trend line from the daily perspective, okay? So doing something like this, you can see if I just connect these highs clearly, right? So this is your major H for high, there we go. And then you have lower highs forming, so LH. This in here was a LH for lower high, and we're kind of right at that now. So again, the breakout would really be fantastic if we can take out 37, the resistance trend line, and continue flagging to the upside all the way towards that 40. So definitely leaning to the long side here, given the structure of the market and how it's acting. Really strong close here on today's session. But don't forget, you can't just throw the resistance trend line out the window, right? It is still in play here at this number, and we do have to clear 37 for that to be the move to the upside. So if you liked today's video, if you enjoyed the content, if you learned something new, let me know in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description, and all of that being said, we wish you a green trading week.